At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, number 11, J.J. Rhymes. At forward, a 6'10" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 14, Sal Nuhu. And at forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Haverstraw, New York, number 20, Kai Mitchell. The Blue Dragons are number 1 in the nation. Coached by Steve Hack in his 9th season, assisted by Jay Syriac, Reggie Freeman, and Dallas Comstock. Officials for tonight's matchup, Zach Goldberg, Terry Terrell, and Scott Sloyer.
All right, with the introductions out of the way, an impressive video. They darken the sports arena, show an impressive video of the 3 Blue Dragon National Championships, then introduce the players. Sorry, we can't figure out a way to get that on the radio. It's pretty impressive.
We got the audio to it, but we'll figure it out. So Rusty's entering his 49th season of HCC basketball. Congratulations, dude.
Well, thank you. And what for you?
It's my 33rd season, 20th with you.
And 20 with the Dragons.
20 with the Dragons.
We don't count it until you get to Hutch. That's the big leagues.
Okay. My 20th year. It's my 20th year.
No, 33 years. Did a great job with the Barton Cougars, and they were a fine basketball program over those years. But we do think this is really special.
This is really special. We're looking forward to another run. Here comes the opening tip. Sal Nuhu goes up high. J.J. Rhymes runs the ball down, and we are underway for 2017 and 18. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. Glad to have you along on tonight's broadcast. Down low to Kai Mitchell. Basket comes out on him. No good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Friends Falcons. Falcons are bringing it up quickly. Right side with it, this Woods. He'll spin out top with it is Norris. Malik Norris, he'll gun it on its way and hit it. Big three-pointer, yeah. Three-pointer by Norris, and Malik Norris knocks it down. He's out of Houston, Texas. It's 3-0, Falcons with the early lead. Ball on the outside, working all around on the right wing. Bandu inside to Kai Mitchell, bangs into a big player down low underneath. Underneath Bandu, basket good by Bandu. Boy, I liked him last year. I love him this year. 3-2 ball game, early lead now to the Falcons by 1. Ball in the outer perimeter, right side. That's Oldham. Falcons working around the left side. Falcons right to left as you watch on the Blue Dragon Sports Network. Long three-pointer doesn't go. Rebound cleared away by the Blue Dragons. As Nuhu comes out with it. Here comes J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes drives to the hole, scores it.
And that's what he does best, taking it to the basket. Dragons don't win the national championship if they don't have that as one of their big weapons.
You are so correct. And, boy, he slimmed down a lot from this year. Slim trim J.J. Rhymes out of Phoenix, Arizona. 4-3 ball game, Hutch on top. Dribble drive, kicks it corner right. There's a drive by underneath by Norris. Ball on the outer perimeter. 3-ball doesn't go. Rhymes with the rebound. Blue Dragons want to run. Hutchinson left to right as you watch. Here comes Rhymes. Kicks it out top of the key. Bandu down low underneath the Mitchell. Mitchell got it and hit it. Kai Mitchell with the big basket. 6-3, Hutchinson up by 3 after trailing 3-0.
Already 3 different starters have scored.
Ball on the outside, top side. Gordon will kick it over right side now to Norris. Norris back out top. Jumper up and on his way. No good. Rebound cleared Blue Dragons. Bandu. Bandu's been treating a sore ligament in his wrist. There's a drive by Rhymes, not there. Kai Mitchell cleans up and scores it. Mitchell with the follow. An 8-3 your score, Blue Dragons. Friends University got brand new uniforms. It didn't get numbers on them until yesterday. Jumper up, missing. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons.
Norris thought he was fouled.
Yeah, Whitfield's going to bring it out, and there's a travel call on Rhymes. Drug his pivot foot a little bit. Robert Whitfield, again, a transfer. He's out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I was married in Raleigh, North Carolina 22 years ago. Nifty little town. A lot of basketball played out there, don't you think?
You got a dandy, too.
Yes, I do have a dandy. Ball on the outside, Norris. Cotton into the ball game, by the way. Tyler Cotton, reserve out of Wichita North High School, sophomore. The travel call out front. This one's going to work against Hafele. Again, he's out of Brazil. He just turned the ball over. So with 16:57 to go in this first half of play, Tyler Cotton will walk the ball up. Bandu on the outer perimeter. Here's Sal Nuhu. Nuhu down low underneath. Goes to Rhymes. Basket good by J.J. Rhymes.
Nice assist to Nuhu. And the Dragons are 5 of 8.
16:34 remaining to go in this first half of play. Randy McKay, the board op tonight. Glad to have him along as well. Ball knocked away. Turnover against the Friends Falcons. Blue Dragons will have the basketball over and get set to inbound. First time in school history, number 1 in preseason poll.
And, of course, you have to prove it.
Yep.
The first poll that's current during the season comes out December 5th. They'd like to be ranked number 1 at that point.
Nuhu gives it off. Bandu. Bandu crosses over, shoots it on its way. Young man out of Canada up and missing. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Friends Falcons will bring it up. They'll reset it. Top side Oldham.
One of the concerns about the Blue Dragons this year is where does the outside shooting come from with Samaji Haynes-Jones now a shocker and Poppy Conley gone.
And Samaji receiving word last night on the sports broadcast that he would be the starting guard for the Shockers this year.
Good for him.
Checking into the lineup for the first time will be James Rojas.
Dragon foul was on Kai Mitchell.
Rojas for the Dragons out of Jamestown, New York.
Going to be a good one.
Ball on the outside with the basketball. Norris. Right wing to Oldham. Oldham a gun to long three. It's off the glass, no good. Rebound cleared away by Sal Nuhu. Nuhu really came in his own in the national tournament. Counting on him a lot this year. So far, Coach says in practice it's been about the same old Sal Nuhu, so hope he can pick it up a little bit. Here's Rhymes, and he'll be fouled out front. Gordon will pick up the personal foul. Sal, during the national tournament, kind of had some wild hair. He went home, came back with a haircut. Mama got a hold of him.
Coach Eck is not noted for early season optimism.
Exactly.
He gets results.
Yes, he does. Ball on the outside, but Sal's kept the haircut tight now for his mother. I know she's probably listening back at home.
That's a good thing to do.
Ball on the outer perimeter, right side. Here's Rojas, had it for a second. Now to Cotton. Cotton's going to get a lot of time this year. Shot clock at 3. Rojas drives in, puts one up. Foul called. He'll go to the line and earn him at the stripe. In the act of shooting, James Rojas.
Devin Anderson, the foul. Chance for Rojas to score the first points of what should be a fine career.
A lot of people really high on that young man.
Or as they now like to be called, Hutch CC.
Hutch CC, Blue Dragons. Free throws up and good by Rojas. His first points as the Dragon. At the line, his second toss is up and on its way and good. So Rojas has them both, and it's 12-3. Blue Dragons with an early 9-point lead.
And a 12-0 run.
Ball outside on the outer perimeter. That's Norris with the basketball. Top side, he'll drive in. Ball knocked away. J.J. Rhymes runs it down. Long pass down to Bandu for 2. He slams it home. Bandu with the basket. Nice feed by Rhymes. Got down quickly, didn't they?
I like what I'm seeing so far.
Ball in the outer perimeter. Jumper up and good. A three-pointer from way outside. Put up and in by Gabriel Coachman. 2 threes now for the Friends JV Falcons. 14-6 your score, Blue Dragons. Rhymes, he'll shoot the 3. A little lefty shot doesn't go. Rebound, Rojas draws the foul over his back. He'll get the foul to go against Coachman, I believe. Let's see the call for sure. It will be against Coachman over the back. Sal Nuhu will check out of the contest. In for the Blue Dragons now, Rakeem Taylor. Taylor.
Our first look at the 6'7" freshman, also from New York.
Jamaica. New York. Jay Syriac, the longtime assistant, does a heck of a job recruiting. Feed down low to Rhymes, basket, good and one. Rhymes took a hard fall. Let's see if he's okay. Yep, he gets up. He's fine.
Muscled it in off that left baseline.
He'll step to the line and shoot free throw. JJ's really lost some weight. Toned up a little bit, too.
Second foul of the game on Devin Anderson.
Shadow Mountain High School is his hometown. Played from Mike Bibby. Free throw toss, off its mark, no good. JJ won't like that, and rebound's going to be cleared out of here. Here comes Norris into the forecourt. Ball on the outside. Dribble penetration, they'll pull it back away. Friends JV trying to work it for the big shot. They'll kick it back on the outer perimeter. Bryant Rogers is in there now. He's out of Kansas City.
You got a 6'10" kid on the inside. They don't use him much.
Feed down low underneath. Head fake. Loose basketball. Picked up out of there. Here comes Tyler Cotton. Cotton to bring it up. Left side, Rojas finds the seam. Contact made. No whistle. Shot up, missing. Rebound cleared underneath. Shot up and good inside by Taylor. Raekwon Taylor with the basket. Skied inside at 6'7". 18-6. Hutchinson with the lead. Ball on the outer perimeter. Dribble penetration right side. Taken away. Blue Dragons come out with it. Here comes Bandu. Bandu sprints down. Left-hand layup. Does not go. Rebound cleared underneath. And they'll clear it out and out of Cotton. Blue Dragons will re-key it. To drive down low underneath. Shot not there, and Rhymes will earn him at the line. Getting set to come in will be Curtis Hollis.
JJ shot more free throws than any other Blue Dragon a year ago. Easy to see why. He is the most aggressive by far of taking it to the basket.
Curtis Hollis will check in. Also checking in for the Blue Dragons will be Josh Creech. Creech out of Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Curtis Hollis is out of Arlington, Texas. Met Hollis by social media as soon as he signed and visited, actually, with the Blue Dragons when he took his visit here. He's has a big motor. He likes to go. But shot up missing by J.J. Rhymes. Ball knocked away. It'll be Friends University basketball. It's a rarity for J.J. to miss a couple of throws. He's going to have to get the little shimmy in again.
1 of 3. But 7 points to his credit. He leads the early Dragon scoring.
Cotton picks up Pena after he comes across to half court. Pena holds up with the basketball. He's out of San Antonio, Texas. They go right side to Coachman. Back out on the outside. Bryant Rogers with the ball. Behind the back dribble. Follow away jumper up and on his way and good. Rogers with the basket. 19-8.
Tough shot.
Blue Dragons lead is at 11. Ball on the outer perimeter. Creech went down low. They'll reverse it. Ball on the outside. Hollis' shot doesn't go. Rebound cleared. Hands inside as a Rojas was fouled. Foul's going to work against Rogers. Well, coming up on Friday night, the Blue Dragons in action here. Rusty, that's a rarity for you and I to work together on a Friday night because you're usually doing playoff football.
Yeah, North Lake College comes in here, and you just don't know what you're going to get with North Lake College. Sometimes they're pretty doggone good.
Number 1 last year, they won Class 3 in Division 3 in NJCAA. You bet, out of Dallas.
Then we have a doubleheader football in the afternoon, NEO at night.
Ball knocked away and out of bounds at Sales. It'll be Blue Dragons basketball. Rojas
thought he was
fouled. Yep.
Didn't get any sympathy, though.
Tyler Cotton will trigger the inbounds pass. Flash pass down low underneath. Shopper up and good inside by Taylor. So Taylor with 2 baskets early in his career here. 21-8 Dragons.
Early Dragons shooting 9 and 19. Hutchinson dominating the glass 12-4.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Ball knocked away. It'll be the Blue Dragons basketball. So Hutchinson will have the ball with 12:07 to go in this first half of play. Blue Dragon ladies won big tonight.
81-35.
Yeah, 34 points. Young lady out of Liberal.
Jada Mickens. Remember that name?
Yeah, jumper up, missing, rebound cleared out of there by Friends JV. Into the forecourt, top side right. Anthony White is the head coach of Friends JV. Ball knocked away. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball.
Turnovers, 6 of them, not helping the Friends cause. They simply cannot get the ball to the inside. Hutchinson is, and that's why the Dragons have a big lead.
Into the Blue Dragon lineup, returning Robert Whitfield will check in. Getting a break will be Tyler Cotton. So Whitfield will bring the basketball up. Pretty good little point guard, goes right side of Rojas. Throw the ball away as Keats broke for the set the screen. It goes out of bounds. Errant pass by Rojas. The Rusty will be with me on Friday night and Saturday night. NEO comes to town Saturday night. Right side of the ball, Rogers. Back out top, they'll work it to the left wing. Feed down low underneath. Loose basketball picked up by the Friends JV. And shot put up and missing. Rebound's going to be cleared out. That Kelly had a good shot, didn't get it. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Three-pointer by Whitfield from outside. Good, a three-pointer from the outer perimeter.
First Dragon 3.
That's a pretty sign to see the point guard knock one down from outside. Yeah, we got pretty spoiled with Samaji, and
6 different Dragons have already scored in the game. I love balance.
Poppy Conley down at Oral Roberts. Jumper up and on its way. Three-pointer's good from the corner left. That's Rogers.
And it's the third made 3 and 4 baskets for the Falcons.
24-11. Blue Dragons lead it with 10:33 to go in the half. Left side. Hollis to Rojas. In and out of the hands of one of the Blue Dragons. Underneath the Creech. She'll go up strong and draws the foul. Josh Creech out of Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. If it sounds familiar, that's because
Joe Namath.
That's right, Joe Namath. Hometown of Joe Namath. He made it pretty popular, didn't he?
Yeah. I passed my first test of the year, didn't I?
Free throw toss is up and missing. Creech will get a second one. Received a phone call from a high school buddy of mine plus college buddy, Rusty, that's coming in for the Fort Scott Blue Dragon game on Saturday. He and I went to high school together in college. He coached in the NFL and played in the NFL for 35 years.
Sounds like a good halftime.
Yeah, it is. And Steve Crosby will be my halftime guest coming up. Steve from Pawnee Rock, and then he went to Fort Hays. Ball knocked away. Missed free throw by Josh Creech. It'll be Friends University basketball. Why is he coming in? His son, Jeff, is a running back coach, special teams coach for Fort Scott.
3 of 7 at the free throw line for the Blue Dragons, just about the only negative early on.
Ball on the outer perimeter here. Friends University basketball. Gordon around the outside. Jumper up and on his way from the left wing is up and good. It's 2 threes now.
By Rogers.
Rogers knocks him down. He's having a good first half. He has 8. 24-14. Blue Dragon lead is cut down to 10. Ball on the right side. Hollis back on the outer perimeter. Jumper by Bandu, rimming off, no good. Rebound cleared out there by Friends JV. And a new threesome will come in for the Blue Dragons. Sal Nuhu, Mitchell, along with J.J. Rhymes. Left side three-pointer up and on its way. Got another one. That's Rogers. Bryant Rogers has knocked down 3 trays. He has 11, and it is 24-17. Steve Eck wants a timeout. It's going to be a half-minute break. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena in 30 seconds.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Well, the Blue Dragons once 13-point lead cut to 7 on a batch of three-pointers. 5 three-pointers in 6 made baskets for Friends Falcons. The Blue Dragons defensively on the inside have been pretty good. On the perimeter, not so much.
Well, Brian Rogers has knocked down 3 of those. Ball on the outside. That's Hollis. He'll get called for the double dribble.
Third Dragon turnover of the half.
There's our media timeout. We'll get a 1-minute break in. 9:19 to go in the half. Blue Dragons lead at 24-17. Rusty and I'll be back with more from the Sports Arena floor right after this 1-minute timeout.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and
You're
budget.
the young one.
For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustombldg.com.
Well, the game's tightened up a little bit. The Dragons had a 13-point lead for a while. Right now the margin's 7. Hutchinson's points coming primarily from the inside. And Friends' baskets, 5 of 6 have been three-pointers. 3 of them by Bryant Rogers, who's a young man out of Kansas City, 6'4" and a freshman.
24-17 Blue Dragons. Friends JV will bring it up.
There's a steal.
Yep, there's a steal. Here comes Hollis. He'll lay it up and score it. Scores his first basket as a Blue Dragon. Long, lanky kid, 6'5", 180. Out of Arlington, Texas. Ball on the outside. Ball knocked away, stolen away. Blue Dragons come up with it. Here's Rhymes, gives it off to Mitchell. Layup good.
Mitchell kept it alive. Rhymes gave it back to him.
I think JJ was worried he was going to be over and back where he received the ball at half court, but got it right back to him. Basket good. Blue Dragons on the run. I love that. Ball on the outer perimeter to work a right wing. Dribble penetration by Woods. In and out of the hands of Rogers. He runs it down at half court. Kai Mitchell on him now. Shot clock at 7. Falcons got to make something happen. Near steal. Stolen away by Curtis Hollis. Then he'll be jumped into. Jump ball called. It'll be the opposite way. Boy, Steve Eck is upset with the call there. He thought it should have been the other way around. Should have thought it should have been a shot clock violation. You betcha.
Violation if it wasn't.
Hollis got the steal right as the shot clock was going down. And they're going to be 2 seconds on the shot clock, so they say the possession did not change. So it will be Friends Falcons basketball. They're going to show 1 second on the shot clock. Scott Sawyer said to put 2 on, but I think that's what it's going to be. Here comes the inbound. Quickly to get it in. Long shot on its way. Off, no good. It'll be now a shot clock violation. The Blue Dragons will have the basketball. Rusty in that little skirmish, I thought maybe Hollis might have gotten fouled because
there's a big
Friends
scramble.
player flew in there.
Been a well-officiated game, though, so far.
Salnuhu, left side. Hollis has it. Gives it off now to Bandu. Underneath they go to Salnuhu. Basket good. Nuhu with a slam.
First basket for Sal.
Sal will see me on the sidelines for some of the football games because they work as ushers, and he'll give you that tractor hello salute from way up high. Quite the character. Ball on the outside now with the ball.
A lot of very likable kids on this team.
Oh, you betcha. Gordon shot up and good.
A three-pointer again.
That's his first basket. He's out of Derby, Kansas.
And that's 6 made threes.
30-20, Dragons lead is 10. There's a Kai Mitchell shot. It won't go. Rebound cleared by Gordon. Trevor Gordon gets the rebound. Here comes the Friends Falcons. Falcons into the forecourt. Top side left, there's a drive at a point guard. His shot won't go by Norris, and a foul's going to be called. Foul's going to be charged on Curtis Hollis.
Only the second foul called on the Dragons, the other foul being on Kai Mitchell.
At the line shooting free throws will be Malik Norris, Houston, Texas sophomore in this JV squad.
Got the game started with a three-pointer.
Free throws up and missing. Tyler Cotton returns. Curtis Hollis will take a seat. Norris free throw toss is up and good. Nine-point lead now, 30-21, Dragons. JJ, feed down low. Kai Mitchell, nice pass of the ball down low to Nuhu. Back to Mitchell. Whips it to Ryan's layup, good.
That's what you like to see. Nice passing on the interior.
Great ball movement.
JJ with 9 already.
Under 7 to go now in this first half of play. They'll kick it left side. Offensive foul called. And it's going to go against Norris, I believe. His continuation when he kicked the ball out carried into a Blue Dragon, and they took the charge.
JJ took the charge.
So Norris will pick up his first. 8th team foul against, which that's the player control, so not shooting free throws. Here's the Blue Dragons with the ball.
Does become another turnover, 7 of them on Friends.
Ball on the outside, three-pointer up and on his way, no good. Mitchell rebound underneath, goes up, puts it up and in. Kai Mitchell cleaning up underneath.
The Dragons are overpowering Friends.
Yeah, they really are. And Friends kind of just standing around watching them come in and fly. Ball on the outer perimeter. That won't be a happy thought for the head coach. Anthony White, ball on the outside. Drive to the basket, shot rejected, loose ball, picked up by Cotton off the floor. Here comes JJ. He'll fly down the court. He'll lay it up left-handed and score it.
JJ already in double figures with that basket.
We'll go the other way. A little floater won't go. A foul called. It'll send the Falcons to the line. Kai Mitchell will pick up his second personal, team third. It'll send to the line Gordon.
First free throws for Friends, and that's descriptive of the fact that they have not done much in terms of taking it to the basket. Shot off the mark.
Yep, second opportunity coming. J.J. Ryans will get a break, so will Kai Mitchell. Blue Dragons will return to the lineup. Robert Whitfield. Rojas back in there as well. Free throws up and good. So Gordon now, 4 points to his credit. 36-22, Blue Dragon lead. Ball on the outer perimeter, right side. Whitfield down the right side. It goes to Sal Nuhu. He'll kick it back outside. Cotton comes up and gets it. Feed on the right side. Whitfield. He'll gun and miss. Rebound clear. Bandu. Bandu underneath. Pulls it back out. A fresh 30 now for the Blue Dragons. Bandu turns the guns and hits. 18-footer by Bandu.
Devontae with his third basket.
Right side with the basketball. Gordon. Ball knocked away. Retained by the Friends Falcons. Bandu has some ligament damage in a wrist that once he's warmed up and once it's warm, he's okay. When you walk into a couple of these gyms, you can hang meat sometimes this summer, so that's when it kind of freezes up on him. Long three ball on its way, no good. Rebound, fought for, out of bounds it'll go, over to the Blue Dragons. Last touch out of bounds.
That was a 6'10 kid, Vitor Hefale, taking it from the top of the key. Unsuccessful.
Cotton into the forecourt. Left side, feeds it down low. Sal Nuhu, three-pointer from outside by Tyler Cotton. Cotton strokes to Cotton from outside. Ball on the outer perimeter. Jumper and ball knocked away. Norris put it up. It had to knock right back. He'll get it back after it was knocked away out of bounds by the Blue Dragons. Into the lineup now. Here comes Drew Ott. He's out of Lebo, Kansas, just outside of Emporia. We'll kick it back. Ott has the basketball, goes left side with it. Still man-to-man D by the Blue Dragons. They're locking it up good. Tyler Cotton defensively. Here's Ott again. Give it off, shot up, missing. Rebound knocked out by the Friends Falcons, and they'll control the rebound. Here's Norris on the outside. Three-pointer doesn't go. Rebound Bandu. Devontae Bandu. Angle dribbles. Takes it inside, slams it home. Bandu for two. With the Dragon dunk. And a timeout's going to be taken on the floor with 4:11 to go in the half. Dragons 43, Falcons 22. Rusty and I'll be back with more in 1/2 minute.
Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Well, twice Friends closed to within 7 of the Blue Dragons here in the first half, but now Hutchinson on a run has built its biggest lead of the game at 21.
43-22 Blue Dragons. Ball right side corner. Foul's going to be called on Rojas, I believe. Rojas will pick up the personal. Not a shooting situation, so only the 4th team foul against the Blue Dragons. Ball comes in, back outside now to Norris. Norris will shoot it on its way. Rattles off, no good. Rebound, Bandu. Bandu always looking up quickly. Goes to Rojas on the right. He'll drive in, shoots it up, no good. J.J. Rhymes with the basket. Put back is good.
Rhymes is really impressive so far.
They'll spin it away. Loose basketball. Reach in, foul called. We'll check and see who the Dragon with the infraction is.
J.J. has 13 already.
Foul's going to be charged on Rojas.
It'll be his second.
Taylor will check in. Into the lineup for the Blue Dragons. Taylor out of Jamaica, New York. Here comes the inbound. Norris holds the left side baseline. Kicks it, loose ball, but saved by the Falcons. A little leaner up and off the glass and good by Devin Anderson.
Nice drive down the lane.
Anderson comes up with it. Ball on the outer perimeter. Outside with the ball. Jumper up and on its way, not there. Rebound cleared underneath. They'll kick it back on the outer perimeter. Jumper up and on its way. Rattling off, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared underneath. Coming up with the loose basketball will be the Blue Dragons. They'll bring it up. Up the court, they'll bring it quickly. Here comes Hutchinson on the run, trying to bring it up.
Bandu got the shot up, got fouled. He'll shoot 2. So to the free throw line will go Devontae Bandu. He was a 64% free throw shooter a year ago. Dragons lead this 45-24. And Bandu's first charity is up and off the back iron. Dragons have not been particularly good at the free throw line in this first half of basketball in 2017. Bandu looking for point number 9 of the game. Free throw is up and it is good. Bandu's basket, his free throw makes it 46-24. And the Falcons bring the ball up the floor. Drive from the left side, now a kick back out front. They swing it to the wing left. Goes inside, Dragons cover up defensively, almost a travel, but a takeaway. Bandu comes up with it and then is grabbed from behind by Mikias Woods, and Woods will pick up a foul. Glenn's been scrambling, you might guess, with some technical issues.
Well, our battery was going down all of a sudden. I think we're good now, thanks to Josh Gooch getting me plugged in. He is a jack of all trades. With the basketball will be Bandu at the free throw line. Well, at least we know it notifies us when the battery's going down.
Definitely does.
Free throws up and good. 47-24 Blue Dragons.
Either that or we're both having a stroke. Which at my age is a distinct possibility.
It's very much a possibility. Bandu will shoot the second one. Sorry about that. If you were hearing the, which I'm sure you were, the audio part. Free throws up and good.
Bandu has 11, and the Dragons have Friends doubled up at 48-24.
2:36 to go in this first half of play. Blue Dragons lock it up defensively. Ball on the left wing. Friends will work it out. They'll dribble, penetrate. That's Woods on the drive.
Nice drive down the lane.
Nice job. Puts it up and in. Rebound. The ball inbounded by the Blue Dragons quickly. Here comes Rhymes. He'll drive left side. Floater doesn't go. Rebound fought for. Coming up with it will be the Blue Dragons. Taylor, he'll fight for it. Gets it up and in. They might give an in one out of this. Yeah, they do. Taylor, I'm impressed with him.
6 points and a free throw coming.
Taylor will step to the line to shoot the free throw. Free throw shot is up and good. So a three-point play the old-fashioned way, 2 free throws, or a basket in and a 1 free throw. And it's 51-26. Good showing for this first half of play by the Blue Dragons. Ball on the outer perimeter. Jumper up and on its way. Three-pointer rattles out, no good. Putback not there. Loose basketball. Blue Dragons cover up. Taylor gets the rebound. Out to Bandu. He'll push it quickly up to Whitfield. Whitfield back outside. Jumper up by J.J. Rhymes. It rattles out on him. No good. Put back underneath by Josh Creech.
Nice tip by Creech.
Creech gets the basket to go. It's 53-26 Blue Dragons. Ball on the outer perimeter.
10 Blue Dragons have scored in this first half. Pretty impressive.
Ball kicked on the outside. Jumper up and on its way. Three-pointer's good. Or 2. Is it a 2? It was Oldham from the corner left.
I think they gave him a 3.
Yeah, we'll double check that. 53-29, Dragons lead the Falcons with 1:17 to go. They do count it as a 3. 1:16 to go. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Let's slow it up. Left side on to Rhymes. Back to Bandu. He'll gun for 3. Rims out on him. No good. Keach with the putback. Another tip in by Keach. 55-29, Blue Dragons. Job on the outer perimeter. Here's the Falcons. Jumping on the outside. Oldham had it for a second. Now to give it up to Rogers. He was red hot from the outer perimeter early on. Dribble penetration. Right side jumper up and on its way. Good shot put up and in by Coachman. Gabriel Coachman out of Brazil.
2-pointer.
55-21.
31.
Oh, excuse me, 31. 55-31 Dragons. Back outside. There's Whitfield. Keach back outside. Whitfield again. He'll shoot the 3 ball. It won't go. Tipped underneath. Creech just about got another tip in. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by a Friends Falcon. Well, for the first game of the year, and yes, it is a JV squad, but I like the movement.
I like what I'm seeing. I saw Coach Eck in at Dillon's the other day, and I thought I was going to have to give him a happy pill.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Blue Dragons are working around the outside. Yeah, I had him on the other morning on the BW Morning Show, and it was woe is me. There's a missed shot, and a rebound's going to be cleared out, and we're at halftime. There's your first half of play. Dragons 55, Falcons 31. Blue Dragons really doing the job on the putbacks and follow shots and shooting well in the first half of play. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Rusty will add up all the numbers, and we'll be back with more from the Sports Arena right after this 2-minute timeout.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
It could be you just woke up feeling way too yucky, or one of your kids gets really scuffed up while playing. Whatever the reason, you might need same-day medical care. you'll really appreciate the Prairie Star Walk-In Clinic. We're concerned about your well-being, whether you have insurance or not. Welcome to the responsive care you deserve at Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Jim's Water and Woods has what you need to enjoy cooler fall temperatures like hot spring spas. Relax in the warm, soothing water of the #1 selling brand on the market with a size and model just right for everyone. Or spend some quality time in the great outdoors in one of their Eno hammocks or chairs. Or take a look at the Eno backpacks, totes, blankets, and more. And since grilling season is year-round, Jim's offers great grills from Weber and Hasty Bake and smokers from Cook Shack and Fast Eddie's. See the fall possibilities at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson, and follow them on Facebook.
Well, the Blue Dragons lead it at halftime, 55-31. A good first half of the Blue Dragons as they looked impressive up and down the floor and saw a whole lot of new faces. Your next opportunity to see the Dragons is Friday night and Saturday night for a non-league affair. Come on out here because they're going to be gone for a couple weeks. But right now it's 55-31 at halftime. Rusty, what do the numbers look like?
Well, the numbers, as you would expect, are pretty impressive. I like the fact the Dragons are demonstrating a great deal of depth. I think depth will be the big strength of this basketball team as the year wears on, and I think they're going to absolutely wear out teams in the second half. This, by the way, is the first half Medicine Shop game capsule. The Medicine Shop would like you to know that if you're looking for Medicare Part D insurance coverage, the enrollment period runs from now until early in December. And if you want to do it the right way, you'll go to the Medicine Shop, give them a list of your medications. They'll look over all the Part D plans, prescription plans for you, tell you which one is the very best for you. Either give them a call at 663-7681 or drop by the store at 14th and Main. You'll find quality folks at the Medicine Shop. For the Blue Dragons in the first half, a lot of things to like. First of all, the Dragons shoot better than 50%. They shoot 54% on 23 of 43. In that first half, J.J. Rhymes led the scoring with 13. Devontae Bandu added 11. Scoring 8 was Kai Mitchell. 7 points for Raekwon Taylor, who was impressive as a newcomer. And then it drops off just a little bit to 4 points for Josh Creech on a couple of tip-ins late in the half. 3 points for Tyler Cotton on a three-point basket. Robert Whitfield had a three-point basket. And the other two Dragons to score were Curtis Hollis with a two-pointer and James Rojas with a basket. For Friends in that first half, the highlight had to be their three-point shooting. They took a lot of them, 16, made 7. They have only one player in double figures. That's Bryant Rogers, helped greatly by 3 3-pointers. He has 11 points. Nobody else even close. Gabriel Coachman added 5, Malik Norris 4, Trevor Gordon had 4, and then 2 each for Mikeas Woods and for Devin Anderson. The Blue Dragons had Friends a little bit intimidated, particularly in the first half early on, and the Falcons content to take a lot of perimeter shots. Folks, we talked about it all last year. This basketball team's going to be a good one. You want to get here and watch them. And you have to understand that they're going to play a majority of their early league games away from the sports arena. So that means that you don't have that many opportunities before Christmas to get here and watch the Dragons. Be here on Friday night. They'll play the defending Division III national champions.
Yep, that's correct.
And then on Saturday night, NEO comes in, so it should be a couple of good tests for the Blue Dragons this weekend.
After that, they're not home till the 21st of November, when Coffeyville comes to town. That's right before Thanksgiving. And then they're on the road again, and they're back home on the 29th against Colby. So you're exactly right, Rusty. There's few and in between games here in this first semester. They'll be here a bunch in January, but you don't want to miss them. Get your season tickets as well. Give Scott a call at the Blue Dragon Athletic office when you can, and give him a call as well. Right now, in the bottom of the third in the World Series, Houston leading 5-0 over the LA Dodgers. But you know what? I don't think a 5-run lead is safe in that World Series.
This has been a crazy World Series. Set a record for the most home runs ever in a World Series. That game's got a long ways to go, but Houston in a good spot at the moment. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more halftime, which finds the Blue Dragons leading the Falcons. Hutchinson leading Friends JV 55-31.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Are you caring for an elder parent or neighbor with physical limitations? It's difficult to get them in and out of a passenger vehicle, get them inside the building, and then go park your car. Reno County area transportation vehicles are designed to make this sort of travel easier on both of you. Let RCAT do the driving so you can concentrate on caregiving. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon athletics.
A couple of statistics that I could have talked about and did not. Rebounding, Hutchinson had a 25-13 advantage. So many Blue Dragons played, nobody with a phenomenal number of rebounds. Devontae Bandu and Josh Creech have 4 each, and Josh got a couple of tip-ins off of his 4 rebounds. Turnovers, I think this is pretty impressive stat for the Blue Dragons. Just 3 turnovers in the first half of the first game.
Well, it really is.
And Friends University, by the way, had 11. And admittedly, Friends not putting a lot of pressure on the Blue Dragons. We'll see better competition in here this weekend, make no mistake about it. I'm impressed by a nice crowd that's turned out. There's a lot of carryover effect from a national championship.
Makes it very enjoyable. By the way, Lady Dragons winners 81-35 over Bethany JV squad tonight.
Jada Mickens had 34 points.
Double-double. She had 10 rebounds as well. One of the best debuts by a young freshman in the program. So congratulations to John Onges. And they won't play again until Tuesday night here at 6 o'clock, which will be a lone game here. You and I will be over at Hillsboro as both teams will be taking on Tabor JV. So we'll be on the road. And Megan Tamman will make her debut here.
The thing that's fascinating to me is for so long we were up high in the sports arena with the new renovation, and by the way, it's incredible. We're down courtside, and I was amazed in that first game. Now, the Blue Dragon women were never really tested, wind up winning it by 46. I don't think John Onches or Phil Anderson smiled at any point in that game.
Not a bit. It was rough early on, but the girls shook out of it. It was 18-16. That's how close it was, and then they took off.
Now, they're going to get better. There's no question about it. And I'm optimistic about this Blue Dragon men's team. Anxious to see them against good competition this weekend. And I think it's good that they get a couple of tough games early on, because once that league starts, and that league race will start with a trip to Seward, you'll be making that trip with Darren Dunn on Saturday, because I'll have I'll have football in Dodge City that same time. They're going to be tested with 7 of the first 8 league games on the road.
It's a tough schedule, as they are same. It was the same exact last year, and problem with that is the KCAC volleyball is here. The first weekend, the second weekend, the 16th through the 18th is going to be the NJCAA volleyball is here. So they'll have to go on the road to take on Seward, Clad, and Cloud and Pratt. You'll be doing that Pratt game on the 18th, and when I'll be tied up with the volleyball. And then they're home here on the 21st against Coffeyville, on the road on the 25th against Neosho, back home against Colby. So the crazy run through that. And then they're at Garden City and at Butler. So, well, good guys.
The good news, if the Dragons can survive that early run, the late part of the schedule will have us playing at home just over and over and over again in the league.
Yep.
So should be able to build a lot of momentum if you can survive early.
That's also when the roads are a little worse than that as well. So you're exactly right. Don't forget, coming up on Saturday will be Blue Dragon football also, as Rusty teased you with a little bit. Fort Scott, 12 noon will be the kickoff. Fort Scott Greyhounds coming to town. Dragons off a tough loss on the road at Independence. Well, they'll try to bounce back.
Yeah, the Dragons need a little bit of momentum. They got off to a 6-1 start, have dropped a couple to Butler and to an Independence team that was
outstanding,
so much better than a year ago. It's amazing what a job Jason Brown has done in collecting talent down there by whatever means. He has gotten some folks.
And they're in the driver's seat. They're got a tough one against Butler coming up this week, but Dragons need to regroup the ship and get it going in the right direction, take on Fort Scott coming up on
both of those
Saturday.
football games are winnable, but the Dragons will have to play well to get that done.
They will.
Let's work in a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the start of the second half. Hutchinson on top, 55-31.
Ever wonder why some wireless carriers charge so much more than others? At Nextech Wireless, you'll receive nationwide coverage, 4G LTE data, and unlimited data, but we don't overcharge you like some of the other carriers do. Plus, we have buy one, get one free smartphones and the best customer service. With more than 50 stores in our area, you can actually talk to us face to face. Tired of paying more and only getting more fees, charges, and a higher bill? Say goodbye to your carrier and hello to Nextech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson. We're proud to be a sponsor of HCC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes complimentary car washes with every service visit, a loaner car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
Well, we are ready to get things rolling with the second half. Blue Dragons pretty impressive in the first half, put 55 points on the board and held the Friends, despite Friends' red-hot three-point shooting, held them to just 31. 18 of the 31 points came from three, so you get the picture. Friends has not taken it to the inside. I'm sure Coach Anthony White says, hey, we got to take it to the inside and get some free throws, get some fouls.
And Bandu with double figures with 11 points and 13 from J.J. Rhymes to lead the cause. Dragons ball to start the second half. Rhymes goes down low to Nuhu. Bounce pass to Kai Mitchell. He'll take it in strong and can't get it done. Ball sails out of bounds. That'll be last touched off the Blue Dragons. Kai's a lot stronger than he was last year, battling inside right there. He and Nuhu could make a good tandem down the low blocks, and you got Rojas that comes in off the bench. Ball on the outside. It's going to be Norris. Back out top of the key, they're working now. Hefeli goes right side. With the ball is Woods. Now to Gordon. 11 on the shot clock. Here on the outside is Norris. They'll give it up right side. It's Oldham with the basketball. Back outside, they'll shoot it on its way. Rimming off, no good. Rebound cleared away underneath by the Blue Dragons. Whitfield. And Robert Whitfield to bring it up. Just about in and out of Rimes' hands, but he caught up with it. They'll kick it underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell goes up strong and draws the foul. Kai came over from that weak side on the baseline, was able to get the pass, could not convert, but got the foul called.
Well, Kai Mitchell and J.J. Rimes worked together so effectively.
Forgot to ask you, how was Halloween last night?
Well, I tell you what, the neighborhood was busy.
I bet it was. Free throws up and good by Kai Mitchell.
Coach Knack's wife said that she had 658.
Oh, my goodness.
658.
Wow.
That's a lot of dollars worth of candy.
Yeah, sure is. Free throws up and good by Kai Mitchell. We only had 15 in our neighborhood.
658.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Top of the key, right side with the basketball. The friends will work it out front. With the ball again is Norris. Pretty good looking little guard. Ball rejected. Knocked out of bounds by the Blue Dragons, Kai Mitchell.
You notice I didn't tell you how many I had.
That was the movie anyway.
It was good.
Inbounding left side baseline is going to be Norris.
Highly recommended.
Ball on the outer perimeter to reverse it. Here's a shot by Oldham. Is up and good. A three-pointer by Jackson Oldham.
They could hit threes. That's 8 of them.
Dodge City, Kansas is his hometown. 56-34, Blue Dragons. Hutchinson challenged a little bit early on, but Hutchinson now settling into the groove. Working around against zone defense. They're going to see a lot of zone this year. Ball knocked away. Be retained by the Blue Dragons.
Well, they're going to see zone until they prove that they can hit perimeter shots. The Dragons did hit a couple of threes in the first half, but only 2 of 10. That's not going to get a team out of the zone.
Several opportunities to see the Blue Dragons. One of the best is the all-sports ticket to purchase and get you into any event. There's a basket underneath by Mitchell's up and good.
Wonderful pass from the high post.
18:03 to go in this second half of play. 58-34, Hutchinson.
I believe that pass came from Whitfield. It was a beautiful pass. Bounce pass to the inside.
Oldham on the outer perimeter. Goes to Woods. Woods on the right side, back out top. That's Trevor Gordon. Jumper up and on his way, missing. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Saunuhu to J.J. Rimes. Rimes, right side. Whitmire, 3-ball, yes! Whitfield, excuse me. Robert Whitfield with a shot from the corner right.
Dragons' third made 3.
Shows he's got a little soft touch right there. 7:25 to go in the second half. 34-61, 61-34 Dragons. Ball knocked away. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. You can shoot a ball like that from the right, deep right corner with such a soft touch on it. Good chance it's going to go down.
That's going to be one of the keys for the Dragons.
Feed down low underneath. Nuhu slams it home.
Big time flush.
And Whitfield with another feed. Here comes Norris. Friends Falcons. Down by 29 right now. Mikias Woods, jumper up and good.
Long range
2-pointer.
2.
Yeah, they'll give a long range 2 on it. Hutchinson will bring it across to half court. Robert Whitfield wearing number 4. Again, he's out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Right side to J.J. Rimes. Feed low blocks underneath. Kai Mitchell finishes inside. Got a mismatch down on Trevor Gordon. Kai Mitchell able to clean up.
Mitchell now with 13.
65-36 Blue Dragons. Left side drive. There's Norris. He'll shift gears underneath. Goes up and gets the basket to go in a foul +1.
It's one of the rare drives to the inside, and Norris will be rewarded with a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, Robert Whitfield picks up the personal. It'll be, I think it's only his first. Let's double check it though. Yet there it is. Put it up at the line will be Norris for 1.
Dragons had only 5 fouls in that first half.
Really clean first half of play from an Hutchinson standpoint. Free throws up and good by Norris. 6-foot sophomore out of Houston. He'd probably be happy with that World Series score, huh?
Yeah. I was surprised to hear the Dodgers hadn't won a World Series since 1988.
Yep, and that was when Kirk Gibson had that dramatic home run. Floater in the lane by Bandu doesn't go. Loose basketball picked up quickly. Here comes Woods for Friends JV. They'll shoot the 3 ball and hit it. That's Oldham with the corner 3.
9 made threes.
65-42 is your score here. Blue Dragons with the lead have led from the get-go. Actually, they trailed at 3-0. Friends got the first blood. There's a drive down low. Salnuhu can't finish. Rebound's going to be cleared out there by Rogers from our Friends University. Norris shifts gears, takes it in, not there. Rebound, Whitfield. Outlet comes out to Bandu. Bandu will take it in strong, puts it up, doesn't get it, but the foul called. It will be foul called against Woods, and Bandu should shoot 2 at the free throw line. Woods picks up the foul personal. It'll be his second. Dragons 65, Falcons 42. Hutchinson next action Friday night, 7:30 versus Northlake, Texas. Free throws up and good by Bandu.
I believe they're from Irving, Texas.
Yep,
if I
right
remember
outside, right under. There's about 19 junior colleges all around Dallas, the Dallas Community College system. Free throws up and good by Bandu.
Who has connected on 5 straight after missing his first free throw of the evening.
Northlake is a beautiful campus. My daughter's actually an alumni from there, and then North Texas State. Kick a right side jumper up and on his way. Oldham, he'll knock down a three. Oldham with a couple threes in the second half.
And that's 10 made 3-pointers in this game.
67-45 Blue Dragons. 15:01 to go in the second half.
Oldham himself has made 4 of them.
Flash to Kai Mitchell, spins in the lane, dumps it underneath, loose basketball. Whitfield out to Rhymes, back to Whitfield, corner right, 3-pointer, yes.
Yeah, how about that?
Well, you can't draw it up any better, can you? Nice to see that young man hit from the outside, deep corner right, Whitfield. Whitmire, I keep calling him Whitfield, Whitmire.
No, it's Whitfield.
Whitfield, I keep calling him Whitmire, and I'll get it right.
He has 3 3-pointers.
Ball knocked away. It'll be Friends basketball. Robert Whitfield, Raleigh, North Carolina.
The other Dragon 3-pointer was by Tyler Cotton in the first half.
Salnuhu will take a break. Whitfield will take a break. Ball comes in out top. Bandu guarding tight on Oldham. He'll shoot a long 3. Comes off long, no good. Tyler Cotton with the rebound. Blue Dragons get airborne. Here's Kai Mitchell all the way down. JJ can't handle a long pass. Ends up being a long Dragon turnover.
Just the 4th of the game.
Steve will be content with that if that holds true. With the basketball,
I would think so.
I would hope so. Ball on the outer perimeter. Dribble penetration to the rack. Ball rejected. Mitchell with the block. Here comes Bandu. Bandu to Rojas. Layup good. Well, we're going to call that a lot this year.
Yep. James Rojas, another one of those New Yorkers from Jamestown.
Ball feed down the low block, so kick it right side, gun it, and hit it.
Another 3-pointer, 11 of them. That's the 4th one for Rogers.
That was Coachman to knock that one down. Gabriel Coachman.
Thank you.
From Brazil. And a timeout, quick timeout's going to take it. A half-minute break coming your way. 72 for the Dragons, 48 for the Falcons. We'll be back in a half minute.
Fall season. When the weather is warm one day and cold the next. Stay ahead of cold and flu season by drinking plenty of liquids, getting enough rest, and keeping your hands sanitized. Come see the friendly folks at Ashcraft Pharmacy, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, for over-the-counter medications to help alleviate symptoms. And if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Well, 11 made 3-pointers for the visitors in a total of 16 baskets. Only 5 conventional baskets. Blue Dragons continue to lead by a bunch, but sizzling 3-point shooting by Friends.
Curtis Hollis back in there. He's set for a while. Ball on the outside now for Bandu. Back to Hollis. Back out top, Bandu. Right side, Rhymes. Knifes inside. Bounces with the bounce step. Doesn't go. Rebound cleared underneath. And coming out with the rebound was Coachman. They'll angle across the top side. That's Oldham. He's hit a couple. Ball on the outer perimeter. Tell you what, this JV squad's, I think, is going to win a few games for.
Oldham, as a matter of fact, has hit 4 from behind the arc.
There's Oldham on the drive. Ball knocked away. Blue Dragons come up with a Mitchell to Hollis. Hollis, alley-oop to Rhymes, slams it home. Nice feed from Curtis Hollis.
JJ getting high. 15 for Rhymes.
Deep corner right. Ball on the outside. Last touched out of bounds. Last touched off of the Friends Falcons. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Into the lineup comes Josh Creech. Taking a break is going to be Kai Mitchell. Nice job by Hollis on the feed to JJ.
I think this is what I liked about last year's team most was its unselfishness, and I've seen no selfishness here tonight.
Exactly. Bandu brings it across the time. Can he get any brighter orange shoes than what he has on tonight? Feed on the outside. Creech will shoot it up and in. I like Josh Creech.
Josh Creech has 6. 2 tip-ins and that baseline 10-footer.
Ball on the outside. It's Oldham. Bandu out on him now. There's a big pick set on him. Ball on the outside. Back in the hands of Rogers. He can hit threes, so you got to watch him. Deep corner left. He'll step up, squares up, shoots it on his way, banks it in.
Another three-pointer. That one was by Rogers.
Yep, Rogers knocked that one down. 76-50, Dragons lead.
12 made threes.
Feed inside to Rojas, trying to get control of the basketball. Lays it up and in. How about taking what they give you right there?
Well, he had to work hard to control it. When he did, he had no trouble getting it in the basket in traffic.
Nifty move. I tell you what, Rojas could be big time. You can just tell by how he moves. Kai Mitchell already is. To get Rojas to contribute, wow. Ball on the outer perimeter. That's Coachman. Comes all the way through. Long pass, corner left. They'll drive inside. Jumper up, not there. Missed shot put up by Anderson. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Here comes Devontae Bandu. He'll slice in, puts it underneath, and a foul. No, they say knocked out of bounds. Last touched off of the Friends Falcons. Thought Bandu was going to attack the rim and elected to try to dump it off, and it was knocked away out of bounds. Substitutions for Friends as Cameron Kelly checks out. New faces checking in. Pena back in for the Friends Falcons. Hollis. Pass to Bandu. Squares, shoots, hits.
High arching shot off the left baseline.
He hadn't let up too much, has he? Huh?
15.
Had a great tournament last year. Ball on the outside. It's Norris. Tell you, got a lot of new faces. That's the thing about community colleges. You always have to reload. Jay Syriac, Steve Eck have done a good job. By the way, got a couple additions to the coaching staff, and we'll talk about that in a second. There's a steal. Here goes to Hollis. He'll showtime it and put it up and in. Curtis Hollis with the slam jam. Jumper up from outside, not there. Rebound cleared, but JJ. Outlet comes to Creech. It's showtime. Boom with the right hand. Dragons got the quick outlet and got it down. The timeout's taken. 84-50. Blue Dragons lead it with 10:26 to go.
And the Dragons looking just like they are ranked number 1.
We'll take a break, a half-minute break coming your way. We'll be right back.
To save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
We were a little bit late getting this game underway, but 7:45 is a whale of a lot better than 9:30.
Yes, no doubt about that. 84-50 right now, Dragons on top. Reggie Freeman is one of the new additions to the coaching staff. Name sounds familiar. I won't hold too much against him. Played for the University of Texas. He was a pretty good one. Played overseas, has been around some coaching. He's going to be a great addition.
Yeah, this is a great coaching staff, and they have assembled a batch of talent. and a lot of depth.
And Dallas Comstock, he comes from Buffalo, University of Buffalo. He was a manager up there, wants to learn, and he felt Steve Eck was one of the best guys to learn from. So he's also on the staff.
And if you want to find out about recruiting, there's not many better than Jay.
Isn't he something? Jay Syriac, long time.
If anybody.
84-50, Dragons lead it. Friends University basketball, JV Friends Falcons, down 84-50. They'll bring it up quickly. I like Malik Norris, pretty good looking little guard. He's a sophomore out of Houston. Left side, Rogers. Rogers is a freshman out of Kansas City. He looks like a pretty good in-state product. Pena kicks it on the outside. There's Rogers. He'll gun and miss. He was hot in the first half. Missed on that one. Runs down his own rebound, though. Underneath it goes to Norris. Norris kicks it out. Here's Pena. Bandu quickly closed on him, and Pena will set up the offense now.
Pena, little guy, overmatched.
Stolen away by the Blue Dragons. Taylor. Ball knocked away out of bounds.
Yeah, he was out of bounds when he saved it. Dragons leading by 34, still playing hard.
Media timeout. We're going to break in. 84-50, Dragons lead it with 9:51 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Man, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
Well, the Blue Dragons with 84 points, still almost 10 minutes to play in this basketball game. I know it's a junior varsity team the Dragons are playing, but it's a junior varsity team that has shot the ball extremely well from behind the arc with 12 made three-pointers, and the Dragons still with a 34-point lead.
Here comes the inbound for Friends University JV. They'll kick it back outside. Falcons will set up the offense. Top side Norris, flash pass down low to Coachman. Tried a head fake and ball knocked away. Actually, that was Hafali, or Hafali, I should say. Blue Dragons come out with it. Here's jumper put up and missing by Hollis, and a
Dragon rebound inside and a foul.
Yeah, foul on the floor. Foul's going to be called on Gary Wilkins out of Garland, Texas for the Falcons. Inbounding right side baseline will be Rojas. James Rojas dumps it to Cotton, trying to get it back to Rojas, and goes outside to Creech. Hollis with it on the left wing. Here's Rojas. Gets a step on the defender, lays it up, doesn't get it. Follows up, shot up and in, though. I like that.
I do, too. Stay right with it. James Rojas.
Ball teetered on the edge, about dropped with a beautiful first move, but he was able to stick right with it and get it up and in.
Rojas with 8 points on the evening.
I think a pretty good test to come early this weekend with North Lake.
Both of those games should be good.
And NEO.
Looking forward to it.
Spin move, right side. They'll throw it away. And Rojas comes in for a little gimpy. He might have just turned an ankle. He's going to come off, and they will substitute. Into the lineup for the Blue Dragons will come Anthony Munson. Staten Island, New York is his hometown. He steps in first appearance today. Up the court comes Cotton.
Big New York influence on this team.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Creech kicks it back outside. There's Cotton. Munson comes in, shoots it right away. Shot not there. Rebounds cleared away. Long pass down court. Wide open was the Falcons. They'll kick it back outside. Woods will re-gun it, and shot not there. And the Blue Dragons run down the loose basketball. Cotton comes up with it. Hutch into the forecourt. Drive down, ball knocked away. Hollis had it for a second. Loose basketball. Creech dives after it, and we have a foul called.
I think Josh went over the body of the Falcon. We'll get the foul.
Yep, it's going to be on Creech. I remember in the national tournament there was one game where Tyler Cotton came in and gave some really good minutes. You remember that, Rusty? Came in and gave some solid minutes in that
But the thing I remember most about that tournament, other than the fact that the Dragons won it, is how good the Dragons were at taking it to the basket over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Shot a lot of free throws.
Drive to the basket right there. Nice job by Norris. Was able to score it.
Good player.
Friends University, JB Norris scores. Ball on the outside. Creech has it. Bounce pass down the low blocks right. In traffic. Taylor. Jumper won't go. Putback is good underneath by Curtis Hollis. Hollis having a pretty good solid game.
Yep. 6 points.
Top right with the ball. They'll shift gear. Ball thrown right into the hands of Taylor. He'll sprint dribble it down. He'll bring it up and lay it up and in. Nice job. Could have went for the show-off jam. Did not. Just laid it up calmly. Taylor scores it.
9 points for Raekwon.
Dribble drive. Wrap around. Won't go. Rebound cleared out there by Hollis. Blue Dragons lead at 90-52. Here's Munson. Basket good by Munson. Anthony Munson with the basketball in the basket.
Every Dragon suited up has scored except for Tanner Lackey, and he's going to get his chance now as he's about to check in. Young man from Bueller High School.
Yeah. Dad played softball for me. Long time ago. Corner left, jumper up and on its way. 3-ball won't go on a missed shot by Woods. Rebound's going to be cleared out. Blue Dragons will set it up. Creech, 3-ball, nope, won't go. Rebound cleared by the Falcons. And it's kind of academic right now, 92-52. A good opening night for the Blue Dragons. Again, they showed off their national championship video, which you'll see every home game.
This is another one of those years where the Blue Dragons at only 4 non-league games. Play 26 league games again this year. That will change next year. Another turnover.
Lackey checks in. Taylor checks out. And a big round of applause from the partisan crowd here. 6:10 to go. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Cotton. Lackey played his high school ball for Ryan Swanson, former Blue Dragon coach. Ball knocked away out of bounds to be retained by the Blue Dragons. Boy, does he ever look like his dad? Wow. All right, Lackey will be inbounding. They're going to wipe off the ball. A lot of perspiration on the ball. Jay Syriac making sure it's prim and proper. Here comes the inbound. Lackey gets it in quickly, works the left side. Munson has it on the outer perimeter. Lackey, nice pass down low to Creech. He'll head fake, goes up strong, stepped on the baseline. Creech was those size 15s, a little too far over in the baseline.
I'm almost having trouble believing my own statistic. I showed just 5 turnovers for the Dragons.
Good first game. Ball on the outer perimeter. And a foul called. Hanging on to the wrist was Hollis. He'll pick up his second.
And another thing the Dragons have done pretty well is hold the fouls down. Had only 5 in the first half, 3 so far, actually 4 so far in the second.
Curtis Hollis with a nifty visit. He's kind of a social media fan, and I'll tell you what, he reached out right away on Twitter as well as Facebook after he signed and got to know him fairly well. Jumper from the outside won't go. Ball knocked out and a foul called. It'll be Blue Dragons basketball. They're going to get the foul to go against Woods for the Falcons.
Over the back on the rebounding.
Hutchinson will have the basketball. 5:21 remaining to go in this second half of play. Dragons 92-52. Lackey left side now to Cotton. Back outside to Lackey. Where's number 30? Dribble penetration, jumper up and missing by Hollis. Rebound cleared by Munson. Layup good. Boy, you love it when they get the board and then put it back up and in with a nifty move.
Munson with
Here
a couple of
comes
quick
a steal. Munson to Hollis. Munson to Hollis layup. Good. Now that I like.
Yep.
Rusty, it could be showtime. They elect to lay it up nicely off the glass. Coach X's influence, I think, already starting to show up a little bit on this young team. Jumper up and on its way, no good. Rebound cleared. Here's Cotton. Cotton weave his way all the way down. Takes it up himself, puts it up and in, got the basket to go, and he's fouled.
And the Dragons are rolling. What a shot by Mr. Cotton.
Came to a basketball game and the circus turned out right here. What a great shot by Cotton, 98-52, Blue Dragons. Count the basket. So at the line will be Cotton. Tyler Cotton, Wichita North High School, 6'1", 165. Really had a good summer.
And Robert Whitfield will check back in.
Free throw toss is up and good. 98-52 with 4:30 to go. Again, Blue Dragon, your chance to see Blue Dragon basketball. If you have not been here tonight or are not here tonight, come on out. It's Friday night, 7:30 tip. There'll be a game in front of this, not our girls. It'll be a matchup of guys action, and the same thing on Saturday night. Our guys against NEO will kick it off at 7:30 or thereabouts.
Girls play next against Tabor here on Tuesday.
Yeah.
They only get 2 non-league games before Christmas because they play 2 games down in Florida over the Christmas break.
Exactly. They go to Florida and play on the 29th and the 30th. There's a drive to the basket and a foul called. No basket. And Whitfield will pick up the personal. Still, that's only the 14th foul in this half. Lady Dragons play Santa Fe College on the 29th. On the 30th, they play Florida Southwestern. Those are non-league, as Rusty just indicated. Of course, everybody knows that. Ball on the outer perimeter. Dribble penetration, ball on the outside. In and out of the hands of a Friends player. And coming up with it will be Munson. Comes up with the steal. Stumbles a bit, but is able to control it. And they lose the basketball. Here comes the Falcons on the run. They'll knife it up, layup good. Ball on the outside. Blue Dragons skip it across. Ball rejected out of bounds. Last touched off a Falcon. Lackey went down, but no call made. His ball was rejected, or deflected, I should say.
Blue Dragon men made hay against Florida teams in the national championship last year, beating 3 of them.
Shot by Lackey missing. Ball comes up the court. Chisholm in there, Desmond Chisholm. There's a steal. Here comes Hollis. Hollis drives all the way down, takes it up, misses it. Rebound, Munson underneath. He wants to go up strong. He will. Can't get it done. Hollis with a tip, not there. Ball knocked that way out of bounds. It will be Blue Dragons basketball.
Was that Jay that I heard make that comment?
Yes. Ball comes inside, top side with the basketball will be Whitfield.
He was suggesting to one of our officiating friends that they're missing a good game.
Actually, he was talking to Josh Creech. He was talking to one of our players,
okay.
Yeah. Ball on the outer perimeter. Outside right, the drive inside by Munson. Draws the foul, does not get the basket. He'll go to the line. Josh had peeled off back defensively, and I think Jay was wanting him to drive to crash the boards a little bit and help out.
Well, we'll have a couple of free throws from Munson. He
Anthony
could give
Munson.
the Dragons 100 points.
One of the Blue Dragon men loves photography. I saw him here with the women's scrimmage the other day, taking pictures galore. So,
well, he'll have to get 100 with his second free throw.
Munson missed on that one. What do we get for scoring 100?
Not a whole lot. Just a win. Rarely, if you score 100, do you lose.
No, free throws up and good. 100-54. We need to come up with something. We need to talk to the sales staff. There should be something for hitting 100, don't you think?
I would.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Here's Friends, head fake. Chisholm got him up in the air and goes over to Oldham. Check that, that's Pena.
Firehouse subs just operating.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe
give a discount, big discount or something.
Yeah, something like that when the Dragons score 100.
Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touched off the Blue Dragons. Munson got a hand on it. You could give a day off of school or something like that, you know.
And we get plenty of days off at school. Don't get me started.
Ball comes in, hardly any time on the shot clock. It'll be a violation. It'll be Blue Dragons basketball.
I'm old school. I think kids belong in school instead of taking breaks.
That's true. Some high school football action happening this weekend. Central Christian will be on the road. They are undefeated. Hutch Trinity eliminated last night by Heston. So, and Buehler's still in action. They take on McPherson on Friday. The drive inside, foul called.
Nice pass coming from Whitfield.
They called a travel on Curtis Hollis.
Okay.
It was a nice pass, but
Whitfield's shown us some good passing.
Sure has. Minute and 56 to go. 100-54. Foul called by Munson. He'll pick up the personal. Far side, Chisholm will inbound. Special thanks to Randy McKay for all the chief engineer work back at the studio tonight. Catch Randy tomorrow on Country 102.9 along with Pat James in the morning, by the way. Basket up and good by Bryant Rogers. Again, the broadcast has been on Country 102.9 KHUT as well as KWBW 1450 AM and 98.5 FM in Hutchinson. Ball knocked away.
Off the foot of Curtis Hollis.
Now getting a little sloppy. Dragons played really well early. Scored that 100 points now with 1 minute and 27 to go. 100-56 Dragons. First day of November for this year. This year has flown by, but what a wonderful year it was winning the national championship last year. Ball thrown away out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Don't forget a lot of sports this weekend right here at the Sports Arena as well as over at Gowan Stadium. Football action at 12 noon on Saturday against Fort Scott. Fort Scott, a team that keeps getting better.
Yeah. There aren't any easy games in that league.
Creech outside. Ball around the outer perimeter. Nice ball movement by the Dragons. Lackey has it. Floater by Lackey. Off the glass, no good. Loose basketball and a foul called. It's going to work against the Blue Dragons. Munson gets ticketed for the foul. That'll be his second. But do yourself a favor, folks. Come on out and buy a ticket. Get an all-sports ticket or a reserve ticket. You'll enjoy this ball game, this team, both the guys and the gals. Pena with the balls. Drives inside, puts a shot up. It's not any good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Here comes Whitfield. Over to Hollis. He'll go up strong and won't get it, but it'll be fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot the free throw. Rogers will pick up his third for the Friends Falcons. 27.8 seconds remaining. Stay tuned. I want to alert you. More than likely, you'll probably have to go if you're coming through the BlueDragonSports.com. You click on the audio after when we get set to go to the post game with Steve Eck, because the film crew will more than likely be tearing down. You can get the post game in its entirety by just clicking on that audio. Free throw by Hollis was good. Stay tuned also for the Medicine Shop post game capsule. Free throw toss is up and good.
All right, 10 points for Curtis Hollis.
102-56, Blue Dragons. Pena on the outside. Jumper up and on its way. Not any good on a missed shot from way outside put up by Devin Anderson. Check that. That was put up by Wilkins.
I doubt if the Dragons take a shot.
I'll get it right. It was Drew Ott that took that shot. He's out of Lebo. That's going to do it. As Munson's just going to dribble it out. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Hutchinson wins their first game of the year. 102-56. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Russ will add up all the numbers. 102-56. Blue Dragons a winner. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Diabetes is one of the leading causes of disability and death in the United States. The good news? People at high risk can lower their risk by more than half with the proper prevention program. Let this National Diabetes Month be a reminder to check your situation, get screened, and trust the Prairie Star physicians and diabetic counselor to guide you. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Well, the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson come out of the blocks quickly tonight and win at 102-56 over Friends JV out of Wichita. Hutchinson with a good outing, 102-56. A lot of new faces like what I saw in tonight's game here won by the men. Ladies winners tonight as well, 81-35. Hutchinson shook off some jitters early. They led it 18-16 and one going away 81-35. Ladies Dragons next action will be next Tuesday night. It'll be a lone game here at 6 o'clock that will not be on the radio, but it will be on the Blue Dragon Sports Network stream. Megan Tamman with the call. That'll be right around 5 till 6 when she will start that. Rusty and I'll be over at Tabor as the Dragon men will have a road game over in Hillsboro. That'll be a 7 o'clock start that night. Here, 102-56, Blue Dragons a winner. And, Rusty, I like what I saw.
Yeah, lots to like about the Blue Dragon performance tonight. Also, lots to like about the Medicine Shop. If you're looking for a pharmacy, might I suggest the good folks at 14th and Main. And if you're worried about being uncomfortable transferring your business from one pharmacy to another, don't be. All it takes is a call to the Medicine Shop, 620-663-7681. 620-663-7681. Again, that number. All you need to do is give them your name, tell them you'd like to transfer your business to the Medicine Shop, tell them your current pharmacy, and they will take care of the rest. They'll call the pharmacy, get your prescriptions transferred over, and I promise you, you will like the folks at the Medicine Shop. The Blue Dragons tonight did so many things well. Once again, Steve Eck has a very unselfish basketball team, has a lot of depth. The Blue Dragons score 102 points with nobody scoring more than 15. Blue Dragons shot better than 50% from the field. Out-rebounded the opposition 48-22. You get the picture. It was a thumping from the very beginning. The Falcons hit a three-pointer to start the game, and then the Blue Dragons scored 12 in a row. And although Friends was to get back within 7 a couple of times in the first half, by halftime it was a 24-point game, and the Dragons win it by 46. For Hutchinson on the evening, the Blue Dragons paced by Devontae Bandu and J.J. Rhymes with 15 points each. 13 points for Kai Mitchell, 10 points for Curtis Hollis. Those were the 4 Blue Dragons in double figures. Not far behind, Raekwon Taylor had 9. Josh Creech scored 8. James Rojas also with 8 points. Tyler Cotton had 6. And unbelievably, Tyler Cotton was the leading rebounder for the Blue Dragons as he collected 7. Tyler at 6'1", doing quite a job of grabbing caroms as they ricocheted away from the basket. Anthony Munson scored 5. Sal Nuhu had 4, and that was the Dragon point total of 102. For the Friends Junior Varsity, 2 players in double figures. As a matter of fact, Bryant Rogers, a 6'4" freshman from Kansas City, the leading scorer in the game as he shot in 16, 12 of those coming on 4 3-pointers. Jackson Oldham had 12, and then it drops off in a hurry. 9 points for Malik Norris, 8 for Gabriel Coachman. Scoring 5 was Trevor Gordon. Devin Anderson contributed 2, and Desmond Chisholm had a free throw. The Blue Dragons made 42 of 79 shots from the field. That's 53% shooting, but only 4 of 15 from 3. That's a category I'm sure that Steve Eck will hope to see improve, because the Dragons figure with all of their weapons on the inside to see a lot of zone defenses. The corresponding numbers for the Falcons of Friends, 21 of 53, 40% shooting. The Falcons were very good, wound up 11 of 27 from 3, but at one point were 11 out of 18 or 19. So they cooled off dramatically in the last 6 or 7 minutes of the game. Hutchinson got 21 free throws, made 14. Friends content most of the night to pop away from the perimeter. Just got 5 opportunities at the free throw line, making 3 of those. We talked about the rebound advantage. It was more than 2-1, 48-22 Blue Dragons. And I think also impressive with the pace of the game, the way it was played. Hutchinson with 9 turnovers on the night, and 3 or 4 of those coming in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game. 22 for Friends Junior Varsity. As we take a peek ahead at what remains on the calendar sports-wise for us this week, I want to remind you that you'll have an opportunity to watch the Blue Dragon men both Friday night and Saturday night. Now, you won't get a chance to see the Blue Dragon women until they play in here next Tuesday. They'll be in here against Tabor Junior Varsity, while the men on that same night will be playing at Tabor in Hillsboro. Glenn and I will be with the men. But Friday and Saturday night right here on this floor, probably the 2 best non-league games that you'll see. And that's the 2 best of 4, because there aren't a whole lot of non-league games. But the defending Division III national champions in here from Irving, Texas on Friday to test the Blue Dragons. A 7:30 tip-off. Kickoff will be at noon on Saturday. And then the Blue Dragons right back here on Saturday night against NEO. Kind of another one of those magical names when you talk about the history of junior college basketball. Interspersed between the 2 Dragon basketball games this weekend is a Blue Dragon football game against Fort Scott. That one will kick off from Gowan Stadium at 12 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and close out the game portion of our broadcast. Stay with us. Our visit with Coach Steve Eck is up next.
The Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragon Sports on Radio. The Blue Dragons on Eagle Radio have been brought to you in part by Jim's Water and Woods, E&M Plumbing, Salt City Pawn and Jewelry, Midwest Ford and Toyota, Rothy Family Flooring, Pinnacle Sports, Elliott Mortuary, Anchor Inn and Acre Away, and these Sportscaster Club members: Mann, Wyatt and Rice LLC, Sutton Kaufman Transmission, A&A Builders, Mega Manufacturing, Lowen Corporation, Wade Patton Insurance, and Bold Office Shares. Stay tuned. Our visit with the Blue Dragons head coach is next on Country 102.9 and BW Radio. It's time for the Coach's Show as we take a look back at tonight's game from the viewpoint of the Blue Dragons head coach. The Coach's Show on Eagle Radio is brought to you by Cooper Tire. Our chat with the Blue Dragons head coach Steve Eck right after this on Eagle Radio.
Whoa, did you see that car just spin out?
What do you think happened?
Well, in this rain, probably driving too fast on worn-out tires. That's dangerous.
Okay, how do you keep from spinning out? You drive fast.
Well, lucky for you, I just bought tires from Cooper Tire Service. They sold me the right tires for all the weather Kansas can dish out.
Glad to hear that.
Hi, this is Craig Cooper. For where and how you drive and for all the types of Kansas weather, we have the tires you need. Come to Cooper Tire Service, Hutchinson since 1951 and Pratt since 1989. What's on your car?
Well, Coach, it's early in the basketball season, game one of hopefully about 36 or 37. What did you see that you liked?
Good question. I haven't really had time to soak it in yet. We have 23 assists, so I like that part of it. Probably could have more than that, but we just need to gel as a team. We gave up too many three-pointers. Oh, you asked me what I liked, right?
Yeah, I'm after positives here to start with.
Okay. I don't know. I thought the guys come off the bench did all right. I need more energy from the sophomores on defense. I mean, I'm just going to tell right now, man, that's the main thing that I was displeased with. The guys, the last 8 minutes, we gave up 4 points. 2 was on a turnover, so actually only gave up 2 points on defense the last 8 minutes. And my starters were on the bench sitting watching it. So they just need more enthusiasm. And forget last year, and I know it's hard to forget last year because you got memories of, you see it on the scoreboard, you see it on the video screen, you see it everywhere you go. And these sophomores got to understand it's a new season and we got to adjust and get going here.
It's apparent, Coach, that you have a lot of athletes.
Well, we're not very tall. We're going to be the shortest team in the league this year. Our tallest guy is 6'8", so we're going to be the shortest team in the league. But yeah, we got some athletes. Whether or not they can shoot the ball or not, that's another story. But Devontae was off tonight a little bit, but he'll get going.
4 out of 15 shooting from 3. Does that concern you? Probably not this early.
No, it doesn't. Just because Devontae was over 4, and Devontae's going to shoot a lot better than that, so I'm not worried about that. And then I had a couple of reserves takes threes that don't normally take those threes. So, Robert Whitfield was our point guard, was 3 for 5 from the 3-point line, so we'll be right with the shooting part of it.
Nice crowd here for
it was for the first game. Yeah, it was. It was a good game. Playing not take nothing against the JV, but understanding that it's a JV team, and we had a good student section. We had a nice crowd. I mean, hopefully they'll come out this year and support us. I mean, because Friday and Saturday are tough. We'll talk about it later, but they're tough games Friday and Saturday. And I mean, this was the only easy game we'll have all year.
Coach, you told me in Dillon's the other day. I guess I can give Dillon's a little bit of a plug that you didn't feel like this team really was the number 1 team in the country, but you're ranked number 1. How does that feel?
I don't know. I've been there before as a coach. I mean, I think the players thought they were number 1, but their defense sure wasn't number 1 in the country. So, I mean, that's on from last year as far as, we got 1 returning starter from last year. So, it's, I mean, we have possibilities of being a good team, but we have a tough schedule this year, and we're going to need all the support we can get.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back and talk about those 2 tough games that Coach Eck alluded to. We'll do that after this.
I was on Main Street at a stoplight the other day with my windows down and heard a horrible screeching sound. Did you know you have a brake problem?
I heard that noise, but I wasn't sure what it was. I was going to the dealer and have it checked.
You know, we have one of the best brake mechanics in Hutchinson.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we've been fixing brakes a long time. Just call for an appointment. The best part is we start working on your car at your appointment time, not later in the day. Hi, this is Craig Cooper. For brake repair, alignment, and shocks, come to Cooper Tire Service, Hutchinson and Pratt. What's on your car?
All right. Coach, you talked about 2 tough games, starting with the defending Division III national champions on Friday.
Yeah, North Lake is people don't know much about 2 years ago, North Lake came in when we took second in the country. And 2 years ago, they came in and we was down by 15 at halftime. So we came back and outscored them 50-30 the second half, but we were down by 15 at halftime 2 years ago. And they've got a good team. They got 4 starters back from last year. So it's going to, they play a good matchup zone defense. So we're going to have to move the ball, and we're going to play a lot better than we did tonight, trust me. But they're a good team. And NEO Saturday, they've got some good athletes, better athletes than we do. They have more athletes than we do, and we'll have to see what they do against us. I mean, we have to come ready.
You'll be ready.
Hopefully we'll have a good crowd there Friday and Saturday because it's 2 good teams, and unfortunately football is over with for Hutch, but come out to the game Friday night and support us.
I look forward to watching you play against 2 good teams. It'll be fun to see how these
there's
kids
2 good teams.
respond.
They're both going to play zone against us, and they're going to challenge us very, very much so.
Well, Coach, again, congratulations. An easy win tonight. It won't be easy on Friday and Saturday, but we'll be here to find out how it turns out.
Appreciate it, and I appreciate all the fans that came out. We appreciate that.
Steve, have a good evening.
Thank you.
Comments of Hutchinson coach Steve Eck after the Blue Dragons put away Friends Junior Varsity 102-56. We'll take a final break. Still in the Coaches Show. Be back to wrap things up.
Hi, officer. Do you know why I pulled you over? Well, I have a pretty good idea. Probably going a little too fast. A little? You were going way too fast. I sure hope you have good tires on your car at that speed. Let me see your papers. Wait right here. I'll be back in a minute. Well, I checked your record. Car's registered to Cooper Tire Service, so at least I assume you have good tires on it.
I sure do. Does that help?
No. Here's your ticket. Slow it down, please.
For good tires at any speed, come to Cooper Tire Service, Hutchinson and Pratt. What's on your car? Your car.
Well, Coach Eck, obviously not wanting his team to get overconfident with a 46-point win over Friends JVs, found a lot of things that he sees that can be improved, and that's the job of a coach to see those things and find a way to make them better. And Coach Eck will do that. Nobody does it any better than Steve Eck.
And it could happen. That could happen. You roll your first game. You got a lot of young players, a lot of freshmen coming up 102-56, saying, "Hey, this is going to be a piece of cake. We're going to walk right through it." Maybe not going to be the case is this weekend. There's going to be two good teams coming in. I think it's going to be a great weekend. So, like you've already rolled out and said, a game on Friday, a game on Saturday night, and sandwiched in between a great football game against Fort Scott. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Best of luck to the area high school football teams in action this week.
And if NEO indeed has better athletes than the Blue Dragons do, I definitely am looking forward to Saturday night.
You betcha. I want to see him.
Hope a lot of folks will take in all three games, and if you can't be there, or even if you can, bring a radio and join us on Country 102.9 or KWBW.
All right, your 49th season's underway again.
It is.
Started again. Here we go.
With a little bit of luck, there'll be another one.
Let's go get some sleep.
I think it's a good idea. From the Sports Arena, Fort Glen, Grunwald, with a big thank you to Randy for engineering, and understand we have some trainees at the radio station learning to operate the board. We appreciate everybody that helps us sound good.
All right, sounds good.
From the arena, good night, everybody.
Coach on Eagle Radio, the Coaches Radio. And be sure to join us for the next exciting action of Blue Dragon Sports on Eagle Radio.